What's up, world? It's your boy, Doughboy John. This time I'm back with my review for WWE Payback. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? I know it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit of time, but and I'm a little late. But hey, man, I'm here. What can you do about it? But all in all, Payback. It was interesting. I mean, it's weird that they did this like a week after SummerSlam. Like I thought they would have at least waited like 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah. And coming in, I didn't know what to expect, and some matches were like thrown in at the last second. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But overall, all in all, it was kind of interesting. And going by my predictions, I was pretty much spot on with the whole thing. But yeah, let's go down the card and see what we got here. Yeah, it had 8 matches, and I'm gonna start out with the pre-show, which was the Riot Squad and the Iconics. I wanted the Riot Squad to get the win, and they did get the win. But the Iconics were still being the Iconics, fucking with Ruby and Liv. You know what I'm saying? There were times where they would hit Liv, mess with Liv, like, oh my god, how can you trust Ruby? Ruby hit you, this and that. I thought they were playing mind games with Liv hard, man, playing her like a fiddle at one point where, she almost walked out on the match, and then, Ruby was, begging her, like, yo, don't leave, and then, they kept messing with her, but eventually Liv got together, and then, they, came together, got together, and got the Riot Squad out of here. Um, it wasn't anything too impressive or whatever, but I am glad that they finally got the win, because I was getting tired of them getting tricked and all that by the Iconics, and it was nice to see them, get a win. So yeah, kudos to them with that. Um, and going into the card, going into the pay per view, it was Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews for the United States Championship. Lashley won like I thought he would, with the full Nelson. Oh my god, or they call it the full Lashley. Why don't they just call it like the Lashley lock or something? Why the full Lashley? That sounds stupid, but even though he won, it was a very competitive match, and it was the way that they were going at it. You could have picked either one to win that match. Like they were really going at it, but Lashley was dominant most of the match, and he was just putting it down hard on Cruz. Cruz was trying to hit him with everything he could, but it still wasn't enough. And what I thought was cool, like after the match, and after he got the belt, the rest of the Hurt Business came in, and surprisingly, they didn't do much. They just sat on the side by the announce table, just talking smack and shit. But yeah, after Lashley had won by submission, they put the title on. They had like a little photo hop in the ring. I thought that was funny and new, because I don't think I've seen that before. But then Cruz, got mad, and he was salty and attacked Lashley, whatever. He was like, yo, I'm gonna get my title back. I'm gonna get my title back. He was still salty. So I guess they're gonna push this, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But congrats on Lashley getting a title again. And I'm still, I'm starting to like the Hurt Business, but I don't know. They gotta get more titles. They gotta get their weight up. I also heard rumors that they might have like a female enjoying the Hurt Business, and they, they might expand. They're probably just, just saying it just to say it, but if they really like make it like all over WWE kind of thing, like that would be insane. But yeah, that's how it was for that match. Next up, Biggie and Sheamus, with Biggie picking up the win. This was a really, really good match. And a good, nice little feather in Biggie's cap on his Seagull run. Because, I think people, underestimate and then, kind of look past Sheamus sometimes. But Sheamus is a former world champion, and he's kind of, I think he's held like I think he's a Grand Slam champion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, Sheamus is underrated as hell, and Sheamus can go with the best of them. And he was definitely, putting a hurt on Big E. I noticed that, he was focusing on his leg, trying to get him to tap and submit and messing with him hard. But Big E was able to, just out of nowhere, just get there, like, power of moment. You know what I'm saying? Able to push through all the pain, and I think he reversed how it ended. Is like he reversed like the bro kick, and then turned it into a big ending, and then pinned Sheamus, and like he looked really powerful and hyped up, and I think he definitely opened up a lot of people's eyes to him being a single star, and I'm excited. I've been excited for Big E to get his chance in the spotlight, and I can't wait. Hopefully he does. Get up there and get the big one. But time will tell, and we'll have to see. But yeah, I was really happy with this match. Next match was Matt Riddle and King Corbin. Oh my God, Matt Riddle showed up and showed out on his first pay per view. That was real good. It started with him giving an interview, and then the chick said, I forget her name, but she said, what do you have to say? Corbin's saying that I'm going to she basically said that he was going to he's an embarrassment. I'm going to embarrass him in the ring. I'm gonna you know show why he's a failure in WWE. Oh, and by the way, he's a failure at home. Mentioning Matt Riddle's personal business and stuff at home. Look, if you know, you know. If you don't, do your Googles or whatever. I ain't gonna talk about that. But that was a little personal, and when they blur the lines between reality and kayfabe and stuff like that, like that was a little hit a little close to home. But that gave Riddle a little so you usually see him he's like cheer, he's like happy go lucky, carefree, like bro, chill, mellow and all that. But that kind of like it was like, oh, like for real, like he got a little serious and a little hurt, as he should. But match was, oh man, that match was hard hitting. Like right out the gate, Riddle came out to his entrance. Then he did a little jump over the rope. Then kicked his sandals off with the pyro. Like right when he did that, boom, got hit with a clothesline, and then it was off to the races. And Corbin was putting it on him, trying to get him out the paint early. But Riddle was like hitting. Oh my God, Riddle was laying on him with them kicks, and he was hitting him in like the kidneys. Was it the kidneys or the liver? But man, he was laying it on Corbin hard, and he ended it with a I thought he would go for I thought it would be a bro Derek or maybe a Final Flash knee strike, but no, he hit him with the bro to sleep and the floating bro and pinned him 1, 2, 3, and then at the end of it, Corbin was like, wait, what? And then it was a big win for Matt Riddle, as he should. I don't see why he shouldn't have won this match. Corbin been ducking the fade for a while with this whole King Ransoms BS and all that. Hopefully, that's gonna go away, but it's probably not, because what I'm saying, after the match, he got an interview and he was talking like, yeah, it was good to go out there, perform, and finally shut Corbin up. Then Corbin being salty. What I'm saying, attacked her from behind, and they got separated or whatever. So this feud's not over, and I'm waiting on if Shorty G's gonna get back into this, and then maybe they go at it or something. Because there's still this whole. I'm pretty sure they're gonna continue this whole King's Ransom thing. But if they are, I'm gonna need somebody else to step up besides Shorty G. Because I don't know, I'm just not sold on him being a heel just yet. They just got to do something about that. But all in all, I like the match, though. Next up was Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax against the Golden Role Models for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Oh, my God. This match was crazy. This match was insane. It was everything that I wanted it to be. If y'all went and saw my review for SummerSlam, I said that was going to be the first step toward the fall of the Golden Role Models. And this was part 2, like I said, because, and I said this in my predictions, I don't care how much Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, they don't like each other. They hate the Golden Role Models even more. And y'all know the whole saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And plenty of other things like that. But I just knew it. I just knew going in that they were just going to make the cracks getting bigger on that. in this match, Bailey and Sasha, they was working good as a team. They was isolating one of them from the other. They was going at it. Oh man, they gave Nia Jax the business. I remember one time she got hit with an elbow and a frog splash, but she still wouldn't go. But what I'm saying, they was able to get a good look, couple good licks in with Shayna Baszler. But it was obvious that Shayna was probably gonna was gonna get the finish. But oh my God, yes she did, and she delivered. Yo, if it's not apparent right now, push Shayna Baszler. If she's an anti-hero or a heel, just push her. Push her. If you want to push her and Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke, you want to push all three, just push them. As long as you push Shayna though, just push her. Oh my God. They call her the submission magician for a reason. I fully believe that. I'm behind it. Like, I used to hate her back in NXT because I got annoying, but yeah, I'm with her though. I'm with her though. Like, she got my respect, like 110%. Shannon Baszler, if you ever see this, I am sorry. I may have said some horrible things about you in NXT, but I did respect you. That's just that I didn't want you holding on to the title because there were people that I liked who wanted to take the belt from you. I'm sorry, but oh my God, that night, baby, you may believe her out of me. She had Sasha in a mood lock, then put Bailey in the Kirifuda clutch, then reached over, grabbed Sasha's arm while she was in the mood lock, and hooked her arm over Bailey's neck. It was choking. It was like Sasha was choking Bailey out. That was crazy. That was insane. Bailey tapped out. So, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are the new women's tag champions. I don't know who they're going to get to take the belts off of them, but we're going to have to wait and see about all that. All I know is that them two, the golden role models, they're down to one belt, and that's Bailey with her SmackDown Women's Championship. And I'm just waiting. It better happen. I'm praying. WWE, you've been doing so well. You know, built it up, and you got part one out the way. You got part two out the way. Book the match. Clash of Champions. Or better yet, I don't care. One, as long as Bailey loses her title at Clash of Champions, whether if they pull the trigger and have it be Bailey against Sasha at Clash of Champions, and Sasha wins, let her take the belt off of Bailey, and I'm not gonna say anything about her defending the title. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But whether it's by Sasha's hand or somebody else's hand, have Bailey lose the belt. But if it's by somebody else's hand, Sasha better help them, inadvertently help them. She doesn't have to screw Bailey over on purpose. She could try to help Bailey, but fuck it up and have Bailey lose the title. Just don't fuck it up. You're doing so good. You got it going on. You got it on this path. Don't go to left. Don't go to right. Just keep it straight. You're doing your thing. It's good. I'm loving it. But yes, I really did like this match. I really did. Next up, Keith Lee and Randy Orton. Keith Lee making his pay-per-view debut on the main roster. First off, let me start by saying I love the whole outfit that he had. It was I guess it was based off of Broly from the Dragon Ball Z Super movie. I think it was Broly. Because, say little, the armor was hard, but, Broly had like that little grass skirt kilt thing or whatever. But, I'm guessing that he was meant to Broly. That was cool. But this match, oh my God, it was just kind of like a continuation from their match on Raw a little bit, but, like, you should know by now. If you don't know, Keith Lee is the man. He was, oh my God, he was tossing Orton around. There was a point where Orton was talking like, yo, you know who I am? I'm Randy Orton. You better respect me. This out there. He kept chopping Keith Lee. These were hard, sharp chops. I don't think they were as hard as like Drew McIntyre or Walter, but they was hard. It was loud too. That mud was just eating him, getting angry and angry. Then Orton tried to hit him with something. That mud was hit that mud with that Grizzly Magnum. He fell down. And then I still can't believe, I forget that Orton's low-key kind of strong. Because there was a point where he lifted up Keith Lee and slammed him on the announce table. But yeah, man, he was trying to do everything he can to take him out. But Man, he went for the RKO. That mother blocked him and put him up and slammed him with that spirit bomb. And he pinned him 1, 2, 3. I was genuinely shocked. Cause I didn't think that they was gonna let Keith Lee win. But they let him get a clean win, pay-per-view debut for Keith Lee. I'm excited. I'm real excited. But I found out on Raw that Clash of Champions is gonna be. It was a triple threat with Lee, Orton, and Rollins to determine who's gonna face Drew. If Drew's gonna compete at Clash of Champions, but it's gonna be him and Orton again. And I gotta say, I got a little. This might be a little early, but I got a little feeling that Drew might lose the title. But I don't know. We'll have to see how these weeks play out. But anyway, that was a real good match. It wasn't even that long. It was like 6 minutes and 40 seconds. It was a really good match though. It was a really good pay-per-view debut for Keith Lee. I can't wait to see him grow and get better. I don't think he's gonna be world champion just yet. I think they're gonna have him go for the United States Championship first or whatever. But we'll see how that goes. But phenomenal debut, pay-per-view debut for Keith Lee and a proper match for him. Next up is the Mysterios, Dominic and Rey against the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy, or Murphy, in a tag team match. The Mysterios won. It was cool. The match was cool. I expected them to win. They had to win at this point because if they had lost again, it's like, all right, the feud has been like, what are we doing? You know. But I will say they're teasing. They're teasing like a little possible breakup with Rollins and Murphy because Rollins was supposed to Rollins was like telling Murphy like, all right, I'm about to hit him with a buckle bomb. You kick him, and there was a little miscommunication, and he accidentally kicked Rollins, and then he ended up getting pinned. Murphy ended up getting pinned by Dominic, but after 619, which I think is cool. Dominic got the pin, and it's just further, what I'm saying, pushing Dominic up and getting him out there. I don't know where the feud really goes from here, or if it's over, but I mean, this is a nice point, but I mean, it's got to be something big, like. I guess if it's got to be another big match between Rollins and Dominic to end the feud, then I guess. But all I'm saying is that if this feud is going to end, it has to end with the Mysterios winning. It's got to end with, them on top and not Rollins on top because that would kind of suck, But Dominic, he's getting in there. You know what I'm saying? He's looking a little timid or whatever. But he's moving really well. It's obvious, what I'm saying. He's been trained good. He's gonna be a great luchador. He has a luchador style. He can go. He can take a beating, but he's still, what I'm saying, a little new, wet behind the ears. But we'll have to see how time goes on. But yeah, that match was all right. And then according to my notes here, it was the longest match. Yeah, it was the longest match on the pay-per-view. It didn't have to be that long, but it is what it is. Which brings us to the main event, the triple threat no holds barred match for the Universal Championship between The Fiend, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns. Oh, where do I begin? The whole thing with this match was that on SmackDown, I think his name was Adam Pierce or something. I always call him Pierce. Pierce, you know what I'm saying, got the contract from Mr. McMahon. Mr. McMahon told him, yeah, go to 3 of them and give him the sign. He went to Bray Wyatt, and what I'm saying, you said, sign this on behalf of the Fiend. He's like, okay, why would I do that? He's like, you guys kind of got this little bond or whatever. He's like, all right, fine. So he signed it. Bray Wyatt signed it, and then he went to find Strowman. There was a little thing with him and Drew Gulak or whatever. They had a match, whatever. Of course, Braun squashed him. Then Braun signed it. Then what I'm saying, he was looking for Roman. He found Roman. Roman looked. He said, let me look at it. He looked at it, and then he was like, yo, I'm not signing that contract. And then what I'm saying, he said, unless there were changes made, and then That's when he dropped the bomb that he had got with Heyman. That he was Paul Heyman got, and so it was like, okay, well, and then all through pay per view, what I'm saying, they were talking to Paul, and he was like, what I'm saying, Roman's here, he's going do what he do, and then they kept telling him, can we talk to Roman? He's like, no. And so the match started with the Fiend coming out. And then, right like toward the ending of his entrance, Strowman came out from behind and attacked him. And then they rang the bell. And I was like, wait, hold on. I thought this was a triple threat match. They even announced that it was a triple threat, no holds barred match. But Roman was nowhere to be found. So I'm sitting there like, okay, what's going on? So they were going at it, and it was basically, the Falls Count Anywhere match. Basically, for the first part. And they was going at it. But then there was like there were like 2 points where it cut away to the back, and it showed Alexa Bliss, just like playing with her hair, staring at the Fiend. And I'm like, yo, they really about to flip the switch on. I don't know what's going on. I guess she's gonna be like a Harley Quinn, Sister Abigail or something, but she's gonna basically be like the female Fiend. I'm all in for this. Don't fuck it up. I can't wait for this. They're teasing that. I thought that was cool, but it got to the point between Strowman and the Fiend where the ring imploded, and people say, oh, let's play it out. Da da da. I feel like it's not played, or they don't use it. Well, I don't think that they use it too often, but it kind of gets a little old though. But oh my God, Lil Nate though, come on, bro. You Charles Robinson. He's basically like Lil Nate. You know what I'm saying? If you know back in WCW when he used to be a referee there, he was real close with Ric Flair and all that. So Rick called him Lil Nate or whatever. But anyway, he kind of messed up, falling out the ring or whatever. I thought that was funny. But then, what I'm saying, they was lying in the middle of the ring and all that. All of a sudden, Roman Reigns music hits. Him and Heyman walks out. He signed the contract, handed Heyman, and walked down with a chair. I'm like, what was that? So I'm like, okay, I guess. So then he comes out and he's trying to, get the he's trying to, pin one of them, but he knows it's a referee. He's like, hey, Paul, get ref, man, get your ass down here. He was cussing up stuff like, count, bitch, and this, that. And then he covered the Fiend like 2-3 times. The Fiend kicked out. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Roman, you may have turned heel or whatever, but you obviously ain't been watching what's been going on while you've been gone. The Fiend, he ain't gonna just, go down like that. So, he was trying to pin Strowman, but he couldn't do that. So, he looked around, he rolled outside the ring, got his chair, started beating up on Strowman. And he turned to the Fiend, he go up, the Fiend sprang up and put the man up a claw on him. I'm like, oh no, you about to put Roman out. Then Roman hit him with a low blow down with the Fiend. I was like, oh no. Then after that, he dropped the chair, he caught his breath, and he set up while Strowman was all groggy, and boom, hit him with a spear. 1, 2, 3. Reigns is the new Universal Champion. Good news and bad news. Good news, okay, I guess, what I'm saying? Roman got the championship. He never lost. That's cool. And, what I'm saying? He's trying to with Paul Heyman, so that's the good. Bad news is the Fiend kind of got burnt again. Now, it's not as bad as, I wouldn't say this is strike 3 for the Fiend. It's close. It was like a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like a baseball, you got like 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like a foul. It was like a foul. It's like a half a strike. You know what I'm saying? A half a strike. You know what I'm saying? Strike 1 was, the Hell in a Cell with Rollins. Strike 2 was him losing the Universal title with Goldberg. But 3 was him losing the night. He held the title not even, but close to, basically he held it for a week. I'm like, come on. Like, Fiend's like one of, if not the hottest guy in the company. He can't lose. He can't be dude. He can't be that. I understand, you know what I'm saying. Somebody loses, whatever. That's that's neither here nor there. But the thing about it though, it's not so bad though. Even though he kind of got fucked up with that, he didn't get pinned as Roman didn't pin him for the title, which means the open interpretation. He pinned Strowman. He didn't pin the Fiend, which means that the Fiend should be, and he should be, first in line to go up against Roman for the Universal title. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but, oh my God, I'm just hoping that the Fiend don't get burnt. But, they got Roman trying to be this good heel, amazing heel. I don't think that they're going to have him. I see either two things happening. Either one, the Fiend is going to get the title back. And it's just going to be a big feud between them two in that title. Roman's going to be the actual one who could kind of go toe-to-toe with the Fiend. Or two, the Fiend's going to move on and do something else. Which I think that he's going to, with Alexa Bliss, whatever's going on with her, I think it's going to tie in with whatever the Fiend's going to be doing. So I don't know what to see on that. But a Big E is going to step up and take out Roman and get his shot at being world champion by going up against Roman. But either way, I truly think and hope that Big E gets, his shot at being a single star. And that he gets the world championship just like Kofi did. In fact, I think, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I think all three of them, yes, Xavier included. I think that Xavier should have been at least, Intercontinental or United States champion. He's that damn good. I don't care what nobody says. Even world champion. I'll go ahead and say it. All three of them should be world champions. But at least, let Woods have a chance to get any of the other major titles besides being a tag champion. Because he's that good. But I'm all off on another tangent. Roman won. Overall, it was cool. It wasn't as, I would have preferred the first match. Like, I would have preferred, I like the Falls Count Anywhere match over this match. In this match, I really thought that all three of them were going to be in the ring or going to be there and fighting it out. But I was kind of low-key kind of disappointed. The match was cool. But, Roman's the new champion, so we'll have to see what happens. But, yeah, all in all, like I said, this is a pretty good match. Match of the night? Oh, I can't decide. Keith Lee, Randy Orton. I'm going Keith Lee, Randy Orton. With Shayna and I and the Golden Role Models in a close second. Because, oh, man, Shayna was, like, on another one in that match. But, that was crazy, man. But, yeah, man, that's been my review for Payback, man. And now, we just got to wait for Clash of Champions. Yeah, Clash of Champions, which is, like, on the 20th. I believe that's the new one. So, we got 4 weeks for them to lay the groundwork and get everything set up for that. But, also real quick, there were nothing with the 24/7 championship, except, there was a little moment with R-Truth in the beginning, in the pre-show, and there was no Retribution. Like, Retribution ain't gonna do nothing for the, pay-per-views or something? Like, they always do something on Raw or SmackDown. Oh, kind of, not always, but, they'll strike there, but they won't do anything on pay-per-views. I'm hoping that, they get to do some more stuff on pay-per-views, because I'm low-key kind of intrigued with the whole Retribution's story line and all that. But yeah, man, that's been my review for Payback. But let me know what y'all thought. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about Payback. Did y'all think that they shouldn't have had Payback? They should have waited or whatever. Which match did you like? You know what I'm saying? Which match didn't you really care for? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Have a debate or whatever. But as always, y'all know what to do by now, man. Hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. And if you subscribe, for sure, hit that notification bell, because you never know when your boy is going to be uploading something new or streaming. I know I be saying it. I gotta get back to streaming, but I really do need to get back to streaming. But man, I'm working, bro. I'm working. I got stuff that I be doing, man. But I'm gonna definitely, get back to streaming. We're gonna finish Persona 5 Roll, and we're gonna move on to something else. I just gotta, decide what that is. But yeah, man, it's been your boy Doughboy Don, and I'll holler at y'all party people in the next one. Peace.